Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to National Federation of Engineers for Electrical Safety first town hall meeting by the President, being held on Saturday, 25th March 2023. It's a conversation with the President, Mr. Gopakumar, and we also have our General Secretary, Apavu, in this to complement our President session. So why this town hall meeting? Everybody knows electrical safety is of paramount importance in any structure that utilizes electricity. Proper installation of electrical system is crucial to ensure electrical safety because there is so much of fire happening across the country. The first thing they say it's due to electrical short circuit, or they say overloading the power in a socket, so faulty or substandard installations, so that can result electrical shock, fires, and other hazards. So, ladies and gentlemen, National Federation of Engineers for Electrical Safety, the short form is NFE, was born on February 2023 to spread and improve the knowledge on new codes and standards, improve the have a skill development, training and certification, create a networking opportunity among our engineers, work with government on formulating policies and guidelines, advocate for the importance of electrical safety, and support research and development in the field of electrical safety. That's the crisp fundamentals of the Federation of Electrical Safety. So I would now, welcome. Everybody knows our president, Mr. Gopakumar, has been the face of electrical safety throughout this. During the pandemic, he has conducted over 300, 400 webinars, and so many trainings and audits. So our General Secretary is here today, very senior, knowledgeable and learned General Secretary, and is a former electrical inspector of Government of Tamil Nadu. And he has made a presentation for India in Japan under the Indo-Japan dialogue on energy conservation, and undergone training in Germany in the calibration of references electrical energy standards. So we have our President and General Secretary of the association. So I now welcome our President, Gopakumar, to start the town hall meeting. So I'll unshare the screen and I would welcome Gopakumar, sir. Over to you, sir.
Thank you very much, Mr. Dominic. I hope my sound is clear.
Wonderful.
Generally clear. So welcome all participants to be a part of this small explanation or the meeting. Today we are not going to talk anything as usual like our technical subjects. Today the meeting is to explain you the activities undertaken by the Federation, NFE, the success of the first program, plus what we are going to do in the future, and how people or how engineers are going to get benefited. Let me start with a small presentation first. It explains how we are planning and how we are trying to make things better. First of all, all of you know about the name of the association. Dominic sir, you are seeing two screens or one?
I'm seeing only one.
Only one. Okay.
Yeah.
So the name of the association is the National Federation of Engineers for Electrical Safety. All of you know now. Registered as a society under Tamil Nadu Societies Act. We have made a website, nfes.org. I will explain about the website later. So mostly the first question people ask is, who are you or who are we behind the NFE? We are a group of passionate engineers, those who were always advocating on electrical safety. The members are, you can see here, myself, Gopakumar, and the president, Sri Apau, retired Chief Electrical Inspector from Tamil Nadu, the General Secretary, Mr. James Kutty Thomas, Vice President, he is the Electrical Inspector from Kerala. Then we have Mr. Prashant and Sandeep Nair, both are electrical designers, or let me say consultants working in the electrical design. Then Mr. Hemant Sali. Mr. Sali is the retired executive engineer of Electrical Inspectorate Wing, but he was in charge of SE, Electrical Inspectorate Wing in Maharashtra for a long time. We have Mr. Krishna Kumar. He is working in CPWD Bombay. Also, Mr. Salil. Salil is a designer, electrical consultant. Plus, we have Mr. Dominic, Mr. Jeromino Lobo, who has retired from one of the leading hotel chains as the chief engineer of the hotel. Also, Mr. Deepak, he is the treasurer, and we have Mr. Rajesh Patel. Mr. Rajesh Patel is an expert in standardization and certification or safety audits and so on. His profession is basically with railways. So we 12 of us together started the association. We registered during December, and the objective is to make every consumer or prosumer premise property free from electrical accident and avoid failures in electrical installation and connected equipment. So please note that we are talking about electrical installation. That means within a consumer premise, it can be either a house or an industry or a commercial building or whatever. But here, what we are going to address is the safety issues faced by the consumer. This means we are going to talk mainly about a low voltage system or sometime high voltage system up to 33 kV. In the sense, there are some places, for example, a large commercial premise where you have a 33 kV installation as well, 11, 22 or 33 kV. So we will address only up to this. More than this voltage, especially generation, transmission, distribution is not our scope. We wanted to focus mainly on electrical installation. Another point is our association is for engineers' success. It is not for it is not an association of companies, those who are into electrical business and all. This is mainly for the demand or technical demands to fulfill the technical demands of the electrical engineer. So our association members are engineers. The vision and mission you can also see very well in our website. It is to make every electrical installation free from electrical accidents, and we are trying to achieve this vision by our various measures such as personal certification, product certification, electrical training people, those who are into electrical design, manufacturing, installation, maintenance, safety audits, and so on. So the functions which we are trying to make is the first one, create awareness on electrical safety, skill development, improve safety measures and the quality of electrical installation. Basically, the first one is to ensure that, one moment. Yeah, first one is to ensure that the electrical safety requirements are very well informed in the market. It is informed to the engineers. As a result, they can improve their skills. Number two, facilitate accreditation system for electrical engineering professionals and provide better employability. This particular activity, we are not talking much at the moment, but we already started the work. We have formed a technical committee for this particular job. The committee is headed by Sri Gautam Roy, who is the retired member from Central Electricity Authority, member Power Systems. Also, we have eminent personalities in this committee. Mr. Anil Jowri, retired CEO of National Accreditation Body for Certifying Bodies, is supporting us. We have a lot of members in that particular activity. We will explain about those activities probably after 2-3 months, because we are doing the basic work. We are doing the homework at the moment. The document preparations are going on. The third activity which we wanted to discuss is to create a platform in which professionals are accepted globally with the accreditation system. That means the system which we are trying to make is in such a way that an engineer who is accredited or certified in India is able to work anywhere globally. With the Indian certificate, you can get the job in other nations as well. This is probably a big dream of us. Then the next activity which we wanted to take up is supporting the standardization, R&D, and developing testing laboratories. Also working with government for improving electrical safety scenario, reduce the number of accidents, and support the creating chartered electrical safety engineer. One area which we are trying to make is most of, especially after a fire accident, if somebody wanted to investigate, most of the time skills are not available, especially electrical skills are not available. So we will try to educate the people involved about the technical requirements. The last one is the support and research on new technologies such as solar, then EV and microgrid, because this is an area where a lot of research is going on, a lot of new technologies are coming up. We will also support our engineers with information about the most modern methods of these systems. So what we do, create awareness on electrical safety, improve the skills of practicing electrical engineers. Number 2, support standardization, R&D, and test laboratories. Number 3, working with government for creating the safety scenario, better improving the safety scenario, and so on. For achieving this, we are trying to have a few divisions in our society, federation. The first division is the training division, which is going to undertake mass awareness classes on various subjects. And the first subject which we are addressing is the NEC 2023, National Electrical Code of India, which was published during January 6th. So we already completed the first program. Now the next 4 programs are already, 6 programs are already lined up. So the first job is training. Second is the product development. Here we are trying to provide the information about the international scenario, find out what kind of product developments are happening across the globe, so that Indian industry and Indian engineers also can be aware of these product developments, and they can also get updated in their knowledge, plus support their employer to make better products, improve the product performance. The third division is quality and accreditation, which, as I said, we don't want to discuss it now. We already started some activities here. The last division which we are trying to make is the standards and regulation, because most of the time the information about standards and regulations are missing within the electrical engineering professionals. As a result, a lot of confusions are existing within the industry. So we wanted to provide information about the standards and regulation to all our members. Plus, we want the support of our members to develop or to improve the existing standards. This is an area which is actually very important internationally, but in India we don't give much stress on standards development. But with this situation, if we wanted to reduce the number of accidents, it becomes very difficult. So we will support the standardization and regulation activities. As explained to you, we are having different memberships, individual member, international member, student member, professional member, corporate, and MSME. Out of this, initially we were unable to make the payments online. There were some restrictions by the the bankers, the payment gateway opening was delayed, and we had a lot of trouble in starting the activity. Professional membership, we cannot find it in our website. This we are going to start very soon, probably in next 5-6 days time. The next activity which we are going to make is the training on 2 days workshop on National Electrical NEC 2023. The first program is in 20th and 21st of April in Chennai. This is planned at L&T's corporate office, L&T ECC corporate office in Manakpakam, Chennai. The second program is in Mumbai. The venue is not yet fixed, but most probably it will be fixed within a week's time. In Bangalore, 11th and 12th of May, the venue is MS Ramaya Institute of Technology. This is near to Indian Institute of Science within the city. So I'm sure Bangaloreans know where MS Ramaya Institute of Technology is there. Plus 17 and 18 in Hyderabad, and 8th and 9th of June in Ahmedabad. Ahmedabad, the program is in Ahmedabad Management Association Hall. So these are the future programs which we are trying to make. We have the support from the programs will be in association with Bureau of Indian Standards, and you know that NABH, National Accreditation Board for Hospitals, they are a knowledge partner for our program. In the sense, so some information we will be little bit in all these programs. We will be little bit concentrating subjects on hospitals as well. The program is supported by various NGOs and organizations and societies similar to us, like Focus, Fire Safe India Foundation, CAHO, International Copper Association, and so on. So now to establish our activity, we wanted to have more people in our association. We already are going to touch about 200 members. As I explained, we didn't make a big membership drive so far because we were having some problem with respect to registration. Those things are now settled. Now we look for people to handle our activities, especially regional directors for North, South, East, and West. So the idea is under each regional director, we need to have people responsible for training, standards and regulation, and product development. The chairman for each region will have a chairman for each of these activities. That means there shall be a big group of engineers, those who are discussing about these subjects on a daily basis for improvement. As the first request, we request all engineers who can undertake training, who can take classes on National Electrical Code of India. You are invited to join the training division at various locations, because once when we start the mass awareness programs, please note that these mass awareness programs are not online. These are direct programs, 2 days program. We need to have not only participation, we need to have people, those who are capable of training engineers. So if you are interested in any of the subject, please come forward. You can discuss with us, and we need trainers. We need people who can take up training on behalf of us. And please note that these trainings, we are not going to discuss anything about any product. We will be sticking on to what is written in the NEC, National Electrical Code of India. So the subjects will be from the NEC. So people, those who are aware of NEC, please come forward for taking the classes. And a short note about NEC, National Electrical Code of India 2023, published by BIS during 6th of January 2023, about 2-3 months back this was published. And the NEC has got 8 parts. Part 1 contains 22 sessions. This is talking about general and common aspects of an electrical installation. Part 2, electrical installation in standby generating station and captive substation. Part 3, electrical installation in special locations. Like that, there are 8 parts in NEC. We will, in the training, we will be covering all the parts. Our wish is to cover all the parts, but as you know, to cover the entire parts of NEC, 2 days is not enough. It takes a lot of time. We will try to restrict our trainings to 2 days. Now I will explain a little bit about our website and show you why NEC is becoming important now. On the screen, what you are seeing is the upcoming regulation, Central Electricity Authority measures relating to electric supply regulation 2022. This is a draft regulation. During the first program, our first program, which was conducted on 10th of March at Delhi, a member power system as well as the chief engineer from Central Electricity Authority, they attended the program for during the panel discussion as well as during the inauguration. So what they told is this draft is already approved by the department or by the respective ministries, and the Hindi translation is going on. As soon as the Hindi translation is over, or as soon as the Hindi is approved, they will be publishing the regulation very soon. So this means that at any time, probably within a week or so, regulation may be coming. What is important in this regulation? I'm just opening the regulation number 14. Regulation number chapter 3, general safety requirements, regulation number 14, sub-regulation number 2. You can read very well. Save otherwise provided in these regulations, the relevant Indian standard or National Electrical Code or National Building Code shall be followed to carry out the purpose of these regulations. So in the earlier regulation, the word shall was not there. Earlier, this was may. So the word may has been changed to shall. Once when the word shall is included in the regulation, shall is a mandatory requirement. So due to the word shall, National Electrical Code and National Building Code becomes mandatory for every electrical installation. So we used to say NEC was not mandatory, it was only a recommendation, but now NEC is changing from recommendation to a mandatory requirement, which is a very big change. Now I also show you the regulation number 38. Yeah, this is regulation number 38. I'm sure you are able to see regulation number 38, provision for supply and use of electricity in multi-storied buildings more than 15 meters height. In this regulation, sub-regulation number 4, the owner or occupier of a multi-storied building, means any building more than 15 meters height, shall ensure that, please note that here also the word is shall ensure that electrical installation and work inside the building are carried out and maintained in such a manner as to prevent danger due to shock and fire hazard, and the installation is carried out in accordance with IS 732 and National Electrical Code SP 30. So any building more than 15 meters, there is one more place where it is mentioned to follow National Electrical Code. The next para says, provided that hospitals and medical establishments shall have safety measures as per National Electrical Code, irrespective of height. So basically, the changes in the regulation is going to make NEC as a mandatory requirement. In the sense, NEC so far was a kind of recommendation, but from recommendation, it is becoming a mandatory requirement. So probably in future, you can see the electrical inspectors or the people, those who are doing safety audits, everybody should start follow the National Electrical Code. Say, for example, electrical safety auditors or audits. In part 1, general and common aspects, section 17, NEC part 1, section 17 is explaining about electrical safety audits and verification. So, at the moment, the situation is not very clear, but with NEC, clear-cut requirements are included. So this is going to make a big change. Now, before ending, I would like to show you how you can become a member. I am showing you the website of NFP. I am sure you are able to see the website. Now, in the website, you can see here, home, about us, several informations are there, but please note that this website is still under correction and modification. Still, some more improvements are required. If you go to the page Become a Member, you can find various information such as individual member, international member, student member, corporate and MSME. Please note that professional member is yet to be included. Probably it will take in next few days, but nothing to worry about it. You can later upgrade. Even if you are an individual member, we will inform you so that you can upgrade to a professional member. Now, for becoming a member, you just click the appropriate link. It tells you the amount which you have to pay, but before that, you have to fill up your form. I just try to fill some information just to show you how to make it. So some information, addresses, Chennai. Now, please note that there are two columns which we are trying to remove. One is the date of birth. Just give some value. You don't need to give it. We are trying to remove it very soon. Then the qualification, then the company address, profession. So all these things, these are the basic informations which is required. Then if you click Pay Now, the website routes you to the payment gateway. Then if you press proceed, you can pay either through credit card or you can pay through net banking. So these two provisions are there. Now, if you give the credit card, you can very easily pay the payment. As soon as you pay it, after a few minutes, you get an email, and the email will contain the membership certificate, similar to the one which is shown here. Automatically, you will be able to get the membership certificate with the membership number, as well as the validity of the certificate from and to. Plus, you will also get a tax invoice. So all these things are automated. Now some final corrections are going on, but anyway, you don't need to worry about it. You can very well make the payment, and you can very easily start working as a member of NFE. So this is what we wanted to explain to you. The agenda was to explain you what exactly we are trying to do and what we wanted to do and how to become a member of the association. Now the automation is also working. It's quite easy. Now we request you to get involved and let's make a difference in electrical safety situation in our nation. So thank you very much. We can have.
Thank you, Mr. Gopakumar. Can I have a word from our General Secretary, Mr. Apavo, also here? Sir, what do you think about NFE now, which is now open for public to become a member, and also our membership is now fully automated? So what is your message to all the participants who are listening to you, sir?
Yes, good morning, everyone. In fact, I am delighted to have such a wonderful participation from members from across the country. I hope that all are aware of the NFES activities, and Gopa has already explained about the NFES activities. So during the chat box, I have seen so many questions raised, based on which I would like to say a few words, because the electricity being a hazardous activity, it is termed as a hazardous activity. The recent judgment issued by the Honorable Supreme Court of India on a conductor snapping case, they have categorically order that it involves a strict liability. It is different from the negligence. You can't say that it's a negligence, something has happened, and you can evade from your responsibility. Whenever such an activity is involved, whoever has done it should come into picture and made accountable. That is the uh, uh, that is the gist of the judgment. That makes a major breakthrough in the people who visualize the electrical safety. That can change the mindset of the people. So that as of now, you can see that most of the accident victims are not treated on par with other accidents, like say road accidents, some other things. As far as the electrocution cases are concerned, there's nothing. Only the government is compensating. Actually, the government compensates to avoid any public or social issues. Something like tremor or flood or tsunami. This is electricity is not a tsunami or tremor. It is the hazard is already shown by somebody. So they should be made accountable, and the ultimate purpose is they shall be paying the victim, not the present trend of government is making all the compensation to the government. Then only the victim can be treated. At least after we can't compensate the life. We can't compensate. There is accident is not a simple death. It involves a social cost. The family and the relatives, kith and kin, everybody is there. The mere compensation will not pay a decent remuneration to those people. It's only a small gesture, but you should not be the government alone should not be a tool to give compensation. Then it will go in a lighter way. So what I want to say is the accountability is missing everywhere, from the planning and design stage up to the final testing and commissioning stage. Wherever the things come into picture, we put some contractors or some other people who has done the job. But there are a lot of other things we can easily pinpoint who is accountable. The purpose of NFVS is to build awareness, to sensitize the people who are involved in the field to get themselves refurbished with the latest trend of electrical engineering practices, and they have to remove the myth and wrong concept they have so far followed. I hope the training sessions and the subsequent training by the regional level will improve the scenario of awareness on electricity in the field. That is my opinion, Mr. Dominic. I hope this will bring a lot to the.
Oh, thank you, sir. The vision and mission of the association is very clearly explained by our president, Mr. Gopakumar. And I could see in the chat box still people are asking what is the objective. I would request them to visit the website so to understand more about why you require a association for electrical safety engineers. So you will get to know more about it, and the presentation what we have now shown that also will be available in the website blog, so you can always go through it and understand. And there are questions coming up. We have become a member in the month of February or early March. I have not got the certificate. So I would like to clarify that the automation of membership is now, it is just from today we started. Those who are paid manually, the certificate is getting ready. We have almost 145 certificate to be dispersed. Our secretariat is working on it. Rest assured, your certificate will reach you in a soft copy by email with the references and IDs. You will get it, and that is the assurance that you give. You should get within next 7 days the certificate. Hope Deepak, who's here, will be making a note, and Shonali, please make a note of this. So all the members' certificate which is pending should reach within 7 days from today. And those who are now joining, you will get the certificate within 3 minutes. 1 minute to become a member, and in less than 3 minutes, you get everything in your mailbox. That's what I mentioned. So I will take up a few questions. So here, and those who want to talk to the president and the general secretary, you can raise your hand. How to raise your hand? You look at the below of the panel there. There is a Q&A chat box and raise hand. You please raise your hand. If you're raising your hand, please be attentive. I will be going on live and asking you to put a question to that. And these questions should be related to today's topic, that is about why NFE and what is the difference. So I will take few questions. What Amrit Lal is asking is, regulation is the last word, but among the code of practice, NEC, NBC, what is the hierarchy? So, mean to say, what is the difference between NEC and NBC? Does it conflict?
Yeah, actually, there is some small subject which is in conflict at the moment. But first of all, with respect to both these codes, NEC is the code for electrical installation. Very clear, National Electrical Code. Whereas NBC is for a building. NBC covers so many aspects of a building construction, and one of the subjects which is covered in NBC is electrical. But in NBC, electrical is not of the main focus. NBC had provided some information about electrical installation in a building, which is useful for an architect to understand, architect or a civil engineer to understand and do it. So basically, NBC is for the civil and architectural architects and people those who are in construction, and NEC is for electrical engineers. So NEC has to be followed for electrical installation in the building. Of course, there are some conflicts at the moment. This you can see in every standard. So over a period of time, the standards will be updated and all these conflicts will be covered up, or this will be rectified.
I would like to add supplement Mr. Gopal's point of view. Of course, NBC, we can't say that NBC is totally alien to NEC. It's merely supplement. For example, if there is a OTS clearance, based on NBC only, the building rules are framed by the state and fire safety norms are observed. Suppose if the OTS clearance around the building is less than the norms prescribed by the building rules of municipal local bodies, then there will be every chance of fire tender not capable of entering into the premises for evacuation. And another thing, our electrical people should not lay a generator set in the open OTS area affecting the clearance. So they should know some basic conflict. The conflicting means our approval, our practice should not conflict with the NBC norms, for which we have to be having some idea, because totally in the initial planning and design stage, if it is not observed, then it will become a chaos at the last minute for the occupant. Because if the electrical contractor or a consultant or an architect at the last minute prefers a place, show a place for putting the generator set, these is at the OTS clearance, then it will not be approved. So it will become an embarrassment. So whatever the important provisions with regard to the evacuation, fire safety should also be known to the electrical engineers. This is not available in NEC. So we should refer and know the things, how far NBC will be important to avoid any further complication in the future stage by simply observing NEC alone. This is my...
Thank you, sir. Thank you. Thank you, sir. Ravindra Patro, you're asking what is the purpose of becoming a member? Let me give a clarity. Societies plays a vital role in building a nation. A society for electrical safety will play a vital role in making the nation electrically safe. You need a platform to learn and advocate the best practices of electrical safety. So today, In India, we do not have a society for best practice in electrical installations. And we are associated with Bureau of Indian Standard in taking the NEC across the country. So, and also, if you are an expert on a subject, you can play an important role in, spreading those knowledge that you have gained over the period to rest of the citizens of this country. So, it will play a very important role. NFE is going to play a vital role in nation building. So hope that if you want more, you can go to visit the website. You get more details of it. So let me come back to any change in requirement to become a chartered electrical safety engineer in forthcoming regulations. Over to Gopakuma.
No, there is no change. Whatever the existing is continuing the new regulation as well with respect to chartered electrical safety engineers.
So Jayant is asking, does NEC supersedes CA regulations 2010?
Apav sir, you can answer this. You are on mute.
Actually, in the hierarchy, some are third box in the hierarchy. Hierarchy is Act. Act comes, Constitution comes the first. Next comes the Electricity Act, then regulation, after which only code, then finally the standards. If there is a conflict between the standards, codes, and regulation will prevail. This is the general legal approach towards dealing with the NEC. NEC does not supersede the regulation. The regulation fixes some empowerment to the NEC, in fact.
Okay.
Yes, NEC supports the regulation.
Yeah.
NEC supports the regulation to make safe electrical installation, because regulation explains the generation, transmission, distribution, and usage of electricity in various places. And NEC is talking specifically about electrical installation in consumer premise. Yeah, over to you, Mr. Talani.
Yes, one more thing. One more
Manish
thing
Kulkarni.
for the specific question, because whenever a major hazard occurs in the country, for example, I can say after the Upar theatre tragedy, the regulation, that is previously it was electricity rules, it was amended overnight. Only oil field transformers should be provided in public assembly buildings. So the regulation comes into picture whenever there is a missing synergy, missing thing in NEC or standard something else. It's an overall umbrella to protect these, and you have to know the NEC and the standards to make the regulation observed strictly. Thank you, sir, Mr. Dan.
Okay.
Also, a lot of questions about certificates and invoice.
Yeah. No, I would like to clarify that, Mr. Gopakar. I was saying that we are in the process of making the membership automation, and we have 150 membership. I know someone asked March 31st is approaching, you wanted invoice. I'm again reiterating that everyone, those who manually become a member, will get the certificate, invoice, welcome letter within 7 days from today. So rest assured, and we have mentioned the email ID. Sonali, please mention your mail ID there, events at this thing. And if someone who not got before 31st or 29th of March, you can write to Sonali. Sonali, can you please type your email ID so that people can address the issues in case they still not got. But we assure you that you will get the certificate in next 7 days. So we are a member, and can we include the logo? As long as you have become if you are a corporate member, you can use the logo in your marketing material and in your website. If you are individual as an individual member, you can, in your visiting card, you can mention as an individual member. So the membership type is important while you use the logo in your visiting card. What is the use of money and any benefit in the fire safety state label? So what is the use of money and any benefit of members in fire safety in district or state label? So that I couldn't get that your question clearly. If we can repost with clarity, we'll address this. So is there going to be a train the trainer session available for individual interesting to join the regional TR division? Yes, Mr. Gopakumar, train the trainer programs.
Yes, we need to include, we are trying to include this as well, training a trainer, because we few people alone cannot run around the country and make it. We need to have a lot of people, those who can make trainings, because if we look the entire contents of National Electrical Code, there are hundreds of small subjects which need to be explained to the user. So, of course, we will try to make trainings for the trainers as well.
So we also like to clarify that we are in the process of opening chapter with Mr. Gopakumar as very clearly explained the PPT. Those who are joined late, we welcome people to show your interest to open a chapter in Mumbai, any city, any town and any city. The only rule is you have to have a minimum 25 members from the respective city, and then you can make a core working committee, and core working committee can elect the chapter president and chapter secretary. So we are now keen to expand across India by opening chapter, and there are bylaws, guidelines how to operate these chapters, and also train the train program can be developed by chapters and involve those who are like I can see Sandeep Srikanda is asking, I want to become a trainer, what to be done? Yes, we once we open the chapter, we form a various committee, and you can join the committee and you can share your expertise and take it forward under the umbrella of NFE. Panni Selvan is greeting of the day. What is the official WhatsApp number of NFE for posting queries? So when I would like to good question. We have whenever a person become a member, they are included in the WhatsApp group. That group called NFE members. So there are a lot of technical clarification, doubts, and discussions happening. It's purely a technical body in the group. Technical question can be raised. So I would request Panni Selvan to just send out your mobile number to Shonali. Shonali, I'm still waiting for you to see that your mail ID is to be typed, and Deepak can post his mail ID there.
So it's ready already.
Please type on the chat. People can refer that. Please type it in the chat box. And Panni Selvan, you can put your WhatsApp if you are a member. Then we'll include you on the group. Is there any more NFE member from Goa? Manish Kulkarni, yes, we have one of the founding member. He is from Goa, and very soon we hope to have a chapter in Goa. I would welcome you to take an active role in the region. So, Ravindra, is there any planning to workshop at Delhi in the future? Yes, we just concluded one in Delhi on the NEC 23. Again, as I said, we need more and more people. So once the chapter is open in New Delhi, and the chapter will roll out certain programs, so I would request Rabindra Patro to play an active role. Please come, sir. People like you can make a huge difference. We welcome you to take an active role in Delhi and roll out certain program. So Tanmay, I want to become actively involved in FE. What, Tanmay, I could see your name, you are there in every program of Mr. Gopakumar. What would be the best way to correspond and communicate with NFE team regarding many questions? As I said, Tanmay, if you are a member, if you already joined as a member, we will include you in the group, WhatsApp group, which can accommodate 500 people, and you can throw your question in the group. Okay. Anonymous, how many chartered electrical safety engineers are there in India? Heard that working professional cannot become chartered electrical safety engineer. What is NFE stand on this? Gopakumar?
Yeah, the Chartered Electrical Safety Engineer, this is actually a decision of each of the state government. Only few state governments started this particular activity, and a lot of restrictions are made. For example, working people shall not become a chartered or practicing engineer and so on. Actually, as the NFE, we cannot, we are a society of engineers. We cannot decide such matters. These are the decisions of the state government. Apau sir, can you add something?
Yes. Actually, it's a valid point, because C is chartered electrical safety engineers. They will become the prime people in addressing the areas. For example, the LT distribution, mostly in our country, are left unattended. It's never inspected, never audited, never verified. So most of the accidents do occur in those areas, domestic and residential, as well as LT premises, small workshop. So CESC's strength, capacity building and strength should be increased, no doubt. As you said that CEA has already notified the regulation for the state government to furnish a list. It is up to the state government. And as you said that we can't make our own commitment on this. However, what NFE can do is we can apprise the state government based on our forthcoming meeting. We can send a representation to the state government also that this is the thing. We can apprise the government and make the things to come faster, so that in our country the CAC scope is rightly implemented. It's also an implementation pending for the past 10 years. So we have to take up this to the knowledge of the government, and it's up to the government will follow it.
Sir,
the society, what we can do is we can discuss with the state government respective departments, and we can tell them the importance of making chartered electrical safety engineer, and we can support them in making this practically to happen. This is what we are trying to do.
Yes. We have to represent. We will represent, and we will try our best to make the state government convinced and make the things happen as per regulation.
Okay, moving on to the few more questions. Is NFE going to have a lifetime membership? And we do not have lifetime membership at this moment. It's only for the founding member. We may have in the future, but at the moment we are focusing on professional membership and individual membership and institution and corporate membership. Is the membership for 12 months? Yeah, it is exactly for 12 months. If you are becoming a member today, the certificate very clearly defined membership valid from which date to which date. So it is for 12 months, not the financial year. I would like to ask any certificate from my previous seminar. So those, John, Oliver, you can always send a mail to Shonali regarding your certificate and other issues if you attended previous programs. Yes, it is a good suggestion to have a founding member. Where is he based? So respective people can connect with them. If founding members city is mentioned in the website, it's a good suggestion. Like somebody in Goa, I wanted to connect with Jerome. So it will be good if you can share those founding member detail in the city and email ID so that people can write and communicate with them. It's a good suggestion. We'll take it up. Any fee for the training? Yes, all that you will continue to get information. Those who are member, we have created a group. Most of the announcement keep happening in the group. So I would urge, if you are a member but still not in the group, please write to Shonali, and I am there. You can write to me so that we will take it up. So
here actually I would like to add one point. Please note that the future programs which we are making for NFE members, the program is free of cost. Participation for 2 days is free of cost. That means including food and all those things is free of cost. Whereas for non-members, the participation fee will be 2,500 rupees for these 2 days program. These 6 programs which we are planning: Chennai, Bangalore, Bombay, Hyderabad, Ahmedabad, 5 programs. It is chargeable basis 2,500 rupees for participation of these programs. But for NFE members, it's free. So somebody asked, what is the benefit of becoming NFE member? Of course, one of the benefit is you can attend all our training programs at free of cost. Over to you, Mr. Dhavani.
Okay. If I would, if anyone like to have a word, talk to President, it is now open. You can raise your hand, but be specific, be clear with your question related to NFE and about the website. So I would let me check Ramesh K. If you are there, I will take you online. I'm allowing to talk. Ramesh, you can unmute and talk. Ramesh, are you there? Okay, I'm going to dismiss this, lower the hand. Rabindra Patro, you would like to allow, I'm allowing, if you have a question, you can ask. Rabindra, if you are, can you unmute and ask your question live?
Hello.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Ramesh,
thank you.
okay, Rabindra Patro, please.
Yes, sir. Thank you, everybody. I mean, being a participant of this online Zoom attend, and is very useful for me also. And I will be definitely interested to be participating and be a member of this NFP. I will log in and I will pay my pay and I will be a membership. And henceforth, I will be continuing any workshop, any training. Definitely, I will attend. And it is useful for my career also. Thank you, everybody.
That's inspiring, Rabindra. Not only you join and you bring your colleagues, friends from your city so that we can open a chapter in your city and make, our objective is to make our nation electrically safe. So bring good best practices in installation. So thank you for your inspiring word. That I'm very happy that you're becoming a member today.
Thank you.
Thank you. So I will now, Ramesh, if you are there, you can put up a question. Okay. I'm allowing Sankara Raman. So Sankara Raman, are you there? You can, no, Sandeep Shikande, Ramesh. Ramesh, are you there? No.
Yes, Sandeep here.
Sandeep, go ahead.
So anyway, it is more than 12. So good afternoon to everyone. I am Sandeep Shrikhande, working in Bangalore International Airport Limited. I am from Bangalore. So wonderful initiative, and it was nice to see this wonderful presentation and about NFE and this. And definitely, I am also going to become the member and want to be a part of this, particularly for the Bangalore chapter. And my only question is that yes, I want to become a professional trainer also, because a lot of trainings already I am conducting, particular on the electrical system. So definitely, I will be connected with you all people and will be logging shortly today itself. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you, sir. Thank you, Sandeep. I'm also from Bangalore. We would like to see, we have an active chapter in Bangalore. I'm seeking your support. If you can bring in the rule is we need to have 25 members from each city. So if you can help us to get more people, and you being from the airport background, and I'm sure you can add a lot of value to these.
Right.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, Atul, if you would like to talk, I'm allowing to come online. Atul Kakad, you can unmute.
Yes. Okay. Hello.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm Atul from Pune. Actually, just I want to bring your attention on to the CSC part, especially here in Maharashtra. Actually, as you may aware that government has taken the exam, and almost there are 75 students in Maharashtra who qualified the CSC exam. Now the thing is that due to all the what the criteria they have mentioned to get registered as a CSC, so no one is getting actually fitted into that criteria, as they are asking that they should not do any the job anywhere. They should not have their own company also, and they don't have they should not have the electrical contractor as well. So all these things are there. I think just we need some support from the NFP, as you are in touch with some central bodies also and the state government. So these things can be, the streamline, and maximum people can, come into the picture as come in as a become as a CSC or the electrical professional. And definitely the motto that we all have to reduce our electrical hazards, that can be fulfilled. So this is what just my the request and the opinion. And thanks for giving me the
Thank you,
opportunity.
Atul. Thank you, Atul. Kumar, you want to say something about it? What he suggested?
No, this is our one of the target, one of the agenda which we are trying to make. We are already in touch with the respective government departments, and we started the discussion. But it takes some time. We just started the association. Give us some more time to continue these discussions and to get some results. Thank you.
Okay, Chandrakant is trying to become a corporate member, and I know that you're not able to pay. So there are two options when you make a payment. One is you can pay the credit card, which is now live. And if you want to make bank transfer, we still have certain payment gateway issue with our bank under rectification. It should be, through next 48 to 48 hours is what the time they're asking. So you can try maybe after in a few days, then you can become a member. Then I would like to, Manish Kulkarni, if you would like to talk, please, I'm allowing you to talk. Go ahead and put your question. Manish Kulkarni.
Good afternoon. Good afternoon. I'm from Goa. I'm from Pro MFG Media. We are a publishing media and consulting company focused on the manufacturing sector. I had met Gopakumar and heard him speak on 22nd of February in Delhi during the RR Cable press conference, and it was very insightful. That's why I immediately signed up and joined the movement. And this is a great movement. I want to be a part of this actively. So my request is, Dominic, please inform the name and contact details of the person who in Goa, so I can closely work with him to take this forward. Of course, our organization is not Goa-based. We are a national organization, and we will be definitely contributing wherever possible, where we add value in across all the cities. So our headquarters are in Mumbai, and also we have offices in Pune and Bangalore.
Oh, thank you, Manish. I'm happy to see there are many people from Goa, coming forward, and I'm sure we soon will have a chapter with your support, Manishji. And thank you for your kind words and your more inspiring word. So I'm B.N. Babu. You would like to talk? I'm allowing you to speak. B.N. Babu.
Good morning, everybody.
Good morning, Mr. Babu.
Gop Kumar, good morning, especially to you. You are
Good morning, sir.
with me. I am a retired additional chief electrical inspector. We used to meet in Bangalore also.
Yes.
And this is the need of the day, as far as I feel. This National Federation of Electrical Engineers, what you have initiated, is a very good thing. And this should be a platform for also educating the people who are working on the practical sides, either on the factory or on the contractors or on the consultants. What are the standards, how it has to be implemented, how the accidents can be avoided, how the properties can be saved, how the lives of human beings can be saved. So all these things we have to carry out. And this is a good platform which you have initiated. I congratulate you. I will also become a life member to you.
Thank you. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
Member. I am in Bangalore, and we have a team of retired inspectors also. I will ask them also to join with you. Shashiraj also you must be knowing now.
Yes.
Yeah.
Good
morning, sir.
Good morning. Shashiraj is.
We have met you, but you don't. I think you don't remember as once.
No, I know. When you said Babu, I immediately recollected our association.
Yes, sir.
Formed Federation of Engineers.
Yes, sir.
So it's nice of you to have a meeting at Bangalore. We will meet soon.
Sure, sir. Sure, sir. Sure, sir.
Yes, sir. Babu, sir, we would want your support. We need minimum 25 members in Bangalore to start a chapter. People like you has contributed so much for the society, and use this as a platform for you to spread the knowledge and experience that you gain to rest of the electrical engineers community.
Sure, sir. Sure, sir.
So
Sure.
in such interactions, I came to know that a lot of people, for example, Sasiraj from Karnataka, he was
Yes.
an expert trainer for power plant design.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So we can make use of such people whenever we form a chapter in the local areas.
Yes, sir. We have so many other people.
Trainer.
Girish, Venkatesh, and also Raju, and Javid Rubani, D.H. Basuraj. They're all real experts in the rules, sir. Formation and all those things, because ours is the team which made formation of these electricity taxation rules, lift rules, our licensing rules, and also Karnataka electrical safety regulations rules. All those things are framed by our team only. I think we can request all those people to join the NEF. Definitely, it will be a good platform for the others to help.
Thank you, sir.
The knowledge what we have gained, sir.
Great, sir. Great. I could see there are 100 and all the people who are participants or who are remaining would like to talk to Mr. Gopakumar and Appavu. Very encouraging. What we can design, we will next program. Very soon, the next 1 hour, we will have no presentation, only members interaction. Everybody can come and we can take up one questions and we make it more interactive. If I start clicking, allowing everyone, I think we will end up the whole day, full day session. Due to time limitations and restrictions, I will not be able to, ask all the 114 people who are waiting to speak, which means I can see how Gopakumar and Appavu are so become a Sachin Tendulkar and Gavaskar of electrical safety engineer. Everybody wanted to have an interaction with them. So I will provide a platform for all of you to come back. But one thing I request, very nice to see such a senior people with so much of experience, people are part of the regulation body, people who have drafted the rules and regulations are today. I only urge that we are just touch the surface of the earth. There's a lot to do, there's a lot more to give back to our nation. Atmanirbhar Bharat can be a dream that can be achieved only society like us come together and share our knowledge, share our thinking, and make our standard. Today, NBC is referred in many other countries. So today, I'm sitting in Middle East today. I'm just speaking. In Middle East, when you travel, they are so happy that India has a very strong code like NBC and NEC 23, and people are referring that book to improve their country's standards and code. So we are doing wonderful, and our government initiative in everything that they are doing is fantastic. We are got the attention of international community. So your joining of NFE is a step towards making our nation electrically safe. I know there could be shortcomings. I know there are areas of improvement. Your constructive criticism, constructive participation, and active involvement these dreams can be achieved. So I would like to conclude with an appeal to become a member and participate. I know, not every finger is the same size, so there could be differences. Unless you all come together, we cannot achieve this mission and vision of the NFE. I want to thank. We'd like to address everyone's questions. I wish we had long, session today, but unfortunately, we have almost spent 1 hour, 15 minutes on this session. And I look forward for your comment. Everybody knows Mr. Gopakumar's mail ID and my mail ID, Mr. Appavu. You can visit our website. If you find something that even in website we need to improve, you are most welcome to make suggestion. So next agenda is open chapter in all the cities like Bangalore, and I'm happy that Goa has come forward, Bombay, Delhi. So play an active role. So let's see in next 6 months how many chapter we open and how many are becoming corporate member, individual member. Thank you all. Have a great weekend. Stay safe. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thanks to all. Thanks to all participants. Thanks, Mr. Dominic, and thanks, Apau, sir.
Thank you, sir.